Hey guys, today I want to show you how to make the knights of Castle Crashers. And this one I made the red one, but you can, follow the pattern for any of the colors, the blue knight, the orange knight, and the green knight. But I made the blue knight and the red knight only. I'm planning on making the rest of the knights and also the pets. The pets are really cute, and then I haven't made the shields, but I'll probably try and make those too. And yeah, so this is him. For the pattern, for the tutorial, I forgot to show this part. You just chain 28 to 30 and sew it onto the doll like this. Like you go all the way around. So that's pretty much how you do it. It's pretty simple for the belt part. So yeah, I hope you find this helpful. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comment section below, or you can private message me. Yeah, so I will put the instructions below or in my blog. Actually, I might just put it in my blog because the instructions are pretty long. So after you've made the circle, you want to start making the walls of the helmet. You can do this by making a slip stitch in the next stitch and chain 1. Then create 1 single crochet in each of the stitches, but only in the back loops. You do this for 1 row. And then you create a slip stitch with the chain you created to complete the row. Here in the next row, you're going to start putting in white yarn for the white parts of the helmet. Follow the instructions below on how to do this. Make sure that you have 36 stitches in every row from now on. You have to have the same number of stitches so that the white strip stays fairly straight. You don't have to cut the yarn off when adding different colors, just continue from where you left off. So this is what I meant by creating a single crochet up to the second to the last red stitch. You add white yarn right before you reach the white stitch. This is what you do for steps 10 to 12. For step 19, pull a slip knot through the 4th red stitch from the white stitches. Then create 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Change to white yarn and follow the rest of the instructions for this step. For the eyes, chain 2 and sew it onto his face. Create 2 of these. Then, make 2 circles to put onto the sides of his helmet. Next, add the black line in the middle of his face. The pattern for the body is shown below. This is where you create the red cross in the middle of his shirt. Locate the middle 3 stitches. These should be right below the red cross. Create a slip stitch in the stitch right before those 3 stitches and finish off. Then in the 5th stitch, from where you created the slip stitch, pull a slip knot through. Do 1 single crochet in the next 22 stitches and then create a slip stitch with the next stitch and finish off. Create single crochets all the way around to create a clean look at the bottom of his shirt. Pull a slip knot through the back and chain 1. At places like this where it curves, you should create 2 or 3 stitches in that stitch so that your work doesn't start curling inwards. Next, make the arms. The instructions for this are in the information box, or in my blog. Sew it onto the sides of the body like this. Do this first because if you sew the helmet on first, you will have a difficult time sewing on the arms. Now that the arms are attached, it's time to sew on the bottom of the helmet. The pattern for this is shown below. Try to center it and place the longer and larger portion in the front. Go ahead and sew it onto the doll. Now for the legs, create 2 of these and crochet them together like I did with the Totoro ears. After stuffing the legs and closing them up, they should look like this. Stuff the shirt and insert it into the shirt like this. Secure the legs with white yarn. For the shoes, this is how you start them. After creating 15 chains, create a slip stitch with the first chain you created. Remember to add a marker so that you know where the row starts and ends. Continue with the pattern from here. After making the shoe accessory, the circle, sew them onto the shoes like this. Make sure it's in the center. You can secure the shoes onto the legs with yarn, or you can just leave it as is. So this is the completed doll. Oh, and also I want to tell you guys about my Facebook page if you haven't been there. I have pictures up of the blue knight that I made, and I will have pictures up on him too. And I update it sometimes when I'm working on a doll, or when I'm done a doll, I just post up pictures, or just comment about random stuff. Please visit. I will be putting a link down below in the information box. And I also have Twitter, so you can follow me if you want. I will have like updates and stuff because sometimes I'm not going to be able to comment really quickly or answer your questions. So yeah, I apologize about that. Some of the questions I haven't answered yet. But if you comment, or if you contact me through Twitter, I'll be sure to answer your questions more quickly. So yeah, please follow me on Twitter. I'll be putting the link down below, along with other links like to old videos, intro to crochet videos and stuff like that. Yeah, so I hope you find this helpful. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.